Hi everyone, I've been sent yet another bike, and this is another one from Himiway, and today I'm going to be doing a simple video on how I put bikes together. Let's get cracking. Okay, first things, I need a set of nippers to take the plastic off. I think they need sharpening. Right, we're done. These packages just need a Stanley knife as well, just to cut the packaging away. The packaging that the bikes are sent in, they're quite substantial, to be honest. I'm just hoping that I can get it out easy enough as well, because we'll see in a second. These are quite heavy things, as you can see, even struggling to move it. It's another electric bike from Himiway. It's called the Big Dog. Now let's see the best way to sort this out. As we can see with the packaging, it comes well protected. There's all packaging over the top, all around the top tube, all down the sides, and it doesn't look as though the front wheel's attached. So what's the best thing to do with this? Lifting out can be a problem, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to slice down these sides and actually unpeel the packaging, but I just want to make sure that it doesn't just fall. So I think what I'm going to do is unpeel the box. Let's see whether I can lift it first of all. Nope. Okay, we're good. So we have a little bit of access, that's all right. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear this front piece away, and then we can get to it a little bit easier. Not a problem. Oh, will I just be able to get that out? Could do with probably moving. Move this bike up a little bit. Probably gives us a little bit more room. And it does. Right, I'm just going to put this here for a second. It does stand up quite nicely. And we can clear this box out of the way. I think it's time to swap. Let's get this over here. Now let's get the Himiway back where we can see it. So it is a heavy bike. Doesn't surprise me, to be fair. It's got a big electric motor. It's an e-bike again. You know, it's a different type of bike. Although it's got fat tyres that we'll see in a minute, it is a different type of bike. It's like a step-through bike. I think now I start snipping some of these cables and getting some of the packaging off so we can see what's what. So yeah, the Himiway, ding, it's got a belt. The Himiway Big Dog, it does have hydraulic brakes as well, which was one, I didn't want to say a criticism, but it was one thing I did say about my Cruiser, that it could do with a little bit stronger brakes, and this model, the Big Dog, does come with that. It comes with a 250 watt motor. Looking at it, it does have a throttle assist. I'm suspecting that's going to work in the same way. I did read a couple of the specs on this, and you may think one bike does come in one size. What I was ducking for there, I was going to hit my head on that, but obviously not. What else are we attached here? Yeah, it does come in one size, but Didn't realise that this bike has a height range for people from 5'1" up to 6'5", with me being 6'2" and shrinking. Honestly, you do as you get older. It should be fine for me. But I've got something interesting I'm going to do with it. We'll have a look at the wheel in a sec. We've got the mud guard here, which is good. I'm just going to put that over there. As you can see, we've got some chunky tyres and wheels, smaller diameter. Let's just take this off while I'm here as well. Yeah, smaller diameter than the Cruiser. These little things are just to protect the disc brakes in transit. So I'm just going to leave this wheel just there, just while I unpack the rest. Not been too bad. It is securely packed. So yeah, this Himiway big dog, 5'1" up to 6'5". It's like a step through bike as well, so it's a little bit easier access for some people. So what have we got and where? I really need this little bit off, don't I? Just don't want to pull the bike over. Just going to rest that down a sec. I'm going to take this off. This is usually the first thing that I tend to put on, is the handlebars, and I might even do that now, so I don't have the handlebars just heading down. So let's see whether I've picked the incorrect size. Yes, I have. Of course I have. It's not that one. It's a bit bigger. This one, perhaps. No, incorrect size again. I'm the world's worst person at picking the correct size for the Allen key bolts. Right, let's see whether we can do this. Your mouth as a holder does come into play. So obviously all the cables, hope you can understand me, go in front. I can hear someone dribbling. Put that on the side instead of dribbling. What do you think? Okay. That was just a delivery at the front door. I don't need that again. Damn. Told you I should have held it in my mouth. Let's just get that seam cross threaded. So back off and then back on again. That's better. Okay. We're all good. Now, what else do I need to unpack? Where's this connected? Is it just this piece of sellotape? No, it's just wrapped. It's interesting. There's a nice little plate at the bottom as well to hold it. Looks as though it might be bolted into place. In fact, is that the bolt that goes through? Looks as though it is. Okay. This is where I probably could do with turning the bike the opposite way. I think that would be a sensible course of action. So let's get rid of this on the back wheel and change my mind. Are the brakes the opposite way? Make sure I don't damage anything. Like the mud guard. So these are big, heavy bikes to manoeuvre. It's not resting on the screen, is it? No. Should be alright there now. So yeah, looks as though we've got central bolt. This is the bolt that obviously connects through the front wheel. So once we've got this on, we've got the central stand there. Obviously it's going to be a little bit easier to work on, so let's have a little look. After 15 minutes faffing round, I finally find the correct bolt that goes through the front wheel. Idiot. Okay, that's better. So that goes, as we can see, we've got spacers. I'm suspecting the bigger spacer is going to go this side. There you have. Okay, so work things out piece by piece. I think that's probably going to be tightened a little bit more. Now that's better, isn't it? We're good. So the instructions weren't perfect, but we've worked it out, we've sorted it. While we're upside down, may as well just take this off. All of that stuff can now be thrown. And remember, if it don't look right, it probably isn't right. Okay, let's get this turned upside down. I'll take the covering off the battery shortly. Okay. That is a heavy bike. Saying that, the Cruiser is a heavy bike as well. Now, put it on its stand, which is nice. I think that's a lovely little part to this bike. It's the first bike I've ever had with a centre stand like that. It reminds me of the old motorbikes. I'm just going to pull it forward a bit. Okay, pretty good. What to do now? Is there much to do? Honestly, just put the pedals on and I think we're done. See whether we've got battery. In fact, I'm not going to turn the battery on just yet. I'm going to take that plastic covering off first. Snip this, make sure I don't snip at a brake cable. And I did notice a little switch underneath for the battery release. So the key goes in, twist, and then you've got a, hopefully you can see that here, a little twist here that allows the battery just to come out. So apparently it's a 960 watt 48 volt. It's a Samsung battery. Apparently you've got a 60 to 80 mile range, which is pretty good. Let's put it back in. I think we were the correct way. Clicks back into place. Nice job. Yeah, exactly the same display as the Cruiser. that we've got over here. I'll show you it's the same display, the same unit. A lot of the same controls are swapped over. So I obviously know how to work it. Even the grips seem the same, the throttle's the same. We do have though Tektro levers for the brakes, and already I can feel the difference with the brakes. They're hydraulic all the way through as well. So we've got the mineral oil little container in here. Sometimes you'll find part hydraulic brakes where the actual pistons are hydraulic but they're controlled by the cable, but these are fully hydraulic. Seat adjuster, we've got a quick release, yes we have. Easy enough. I'll get that all sorted after. It's quite nice and substantial as well. Okay, time for the pedals on I think. Let's turn that off. So the only issue I did have with it, oh, you have got the front light to put on as well. I think I'll put that on at the end. Yeah, the only issue I have, or I had, was me trying to put that retaining bolt through the front axle. But it said if things don't look right, they're not going to be right. So I do have a pedal, no, that's a brake brake pad spacer. There we go. It's my pedal tightener. A little bit strange pedals sometimes because the threads go the opposite way on them. You'll see that we've got left for this one obviously and right for that one. You can see by the stickers the threads go the opposite way. So a little bit of grease. No problem. I'm going to do the other one while I'm here as well. Just leave that there, balance in a second. So if you ever come to change them, you're not going to have a problem. So we've got the right hand pedal on. I saw this on YouTube. Never done this. You can see whether it works. Apparently when you get it seated, you just pedal backwards and hold this still. And it is going in. Not brilliantly. So I'm just tightening it. Use my tool. Done. There's the right one on. Let's have a go with this one. Did I just need to hold it? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it does. So it does work. Just needed to hold the actual bolt part. Okay. What I've got to do now is fit the front mudguard and fit the front light, and then we're done. Just quickly, should I have a look at the instructions for this? Probably should. No. Wing it. Absolutely wing it. Where are the bolts? That's got to go at the front, I'm suspecting. Then we'll have a little look at the bracket for the front light. So you've got a reflector and a light all in one unit, which is nice. We'll match this up in a sec, but I'm suspecting this goes in between that. Yeah, it will do, won't it? Again. Now, as a holder, the other one can only go down to a certain level. So I'm going to secure this one at that level. Ow, my poor old knees. That actually looks pretty good because the mudguard's sitting pretty straight. So I think I've picked the correct option with that. So let's just tighten this one up. Let's have a look. You know what? Job's a good one. Seems pretty straight. Light isn't, but we'll fix that in a minute. I think I'm good to tighten. Happy days. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll tidy all my tools up after. That's probably needing to go there. We've got the light feed. Now with these, they only go one way. There's a little notch in the top of it. Hopefully you can see that. And that's going to line up, but there are two arrows. So it makes it easier. You just put the two arrows together and push. And they go in. Right, I do believe we're done. So let's turn this on. Get rid of my cloth. Yeah, that looks all okay. I'm going to go over all the tightenings in a sec, but we've got a light that's a little high. It's easy adjustable. Brilliant. We've got a rear light. This is what I love about these Himiways as well. They come with lights front and back. Take it down off its stand and okay, not bad at all. Controls actually feel pretty good and a good spot. Don't need to move that much. And we're good. Now, like I said, I will be taking this out for a proper ride, and I'm going to be doing something quite interesting with it. But as you can see, putting a bike together, it's not that bad. If you're like me, don't read the instructions. You're going to make it a little bit more difficult, but you have to have a little bit of knowledge to put something like this together. Not much, it's not particularly complicated, but it was easily enough sorted. Like I said, the only mistake that I made was try to use the retaining bolt from the packaging for the front wheel. Should have looked at the instructions first, shouldn't I? Thanks for watching, everyone. Keep safe, and please tune in. It's going to be on the main channel as well, not the cycling channel, but please tune in to what I'm going to be doing with this bike, because it's quite interesting. Keep safe. I'll see you soon.